Are you confused about which advice to follow from among the many business mentors you see online? In this video, you'll learn how to choose your business mentor so that you'll know exactly whom to listen to and what to do. Whenever I ask the members of my Facebook groups where they look for business advice, the common answers I get are from friends and other people they know. Others would say they listen to celebrity speakers or influencers they follow online. You see, today's generation is very fortunate. There are now lots of resources for them to get the answers they need and mentors to guide their way. And thanks to technology, all these are now easy to access. Just type away on your keyboard and voila, you'll get a long list of choices to look into for information. Things were different back then. I know a lot of people who failed in business for two reasons. One, because they were not educationally prepared for business. And two, because mentoring was not a thing yet. And I admit, I was one of those epic failures. Not only in one, but in more than 20 businesses. Some people find that hard to believe, but it's true. So, what happened, Mami Negosyo? Well, one day, when I was 25 years old, a long time ago, my husband became jobless. And I discovered that my salary as a teacher was not enough to pay for my baby's milk. Tutoring was no longer an option because it took away time from my baby. So, despite having no capital, as in zero capital, I started a sideline or a side hustle of selling anything and everything to my co-teachers. After some time, I agreed to my colleagues' requests to sell jewelry. And finally, when my earnings were bigger than my profit, well, I quit teaching so I could have more time to be with my baby. My husband and I, we focused on our little business from then on. But soon, problems in the jewelry business surfaced. We started getting into trouble because of our wrong beliefs about starting a business. These mistakes haunted us in the form of debts and due dates. You know what we did to solve those problems? Well, we started business number 2. We thought that the income of business 2 will then pay the debt of business number 1. And it was a bad move. And so, we started other different businesses again, believing that the next business would be the answer to our problems. We committed one mistake after another, over and over again. And slowly, we were incurring more debts. Little by little, we were drowning in the debts, and we did not have a business mentor who was there for us. We did not have someone to guide us to do the right things. So, I searched for mentors in the form of authors and seminar leaders. I even went back to school and asked my professors. I learned a lot from all of them, but I didn't know which information was applicable to my business, so I applied everything, and I failed. It was like falling further down into an abyss. Yes, I was in a terrible mess as I hit rock bottom, and I even tried to kill myself to end it all because that was the only solution that I saw. That was the only way out. And it was then that when I gave it up all to God that I finally discovered my purpose. I made a covenant with Him that if He will get me out of the pit of darkness, I'll spend the rest of my life to guide others to do so as well. And that was when slowly things started to turn around. This is also why I'm now your Mami Negosyo. I'm here to help you discover, start, and grow your business. I'm here as an instrument of His love and power. So, here are my Mami Negosyo tips for you to become successful. Number 1. The best guide you can have in starting a business is a mentor who has made mistakes, failed, and finally was able to make businesses work. Now, that person doesn't have to be me. It can be a professor, a close friend, an author, a celebrity speaker, influencer, or just your neighbor next door. And number 2, don't get impressed by the ratings, the likes, or the diplomas. Look for the battle scars and the businesses that they have built as their trophies or proof of their wins. Take time to reflect on these words from T. Harv Eker, one of my teachers. He said, if you are going to climb Mount Everest and you know your life is at stake at that, would you be going to someone who's never been to Mount Everest before? Has never come down from Mount Everest after reaching the top? And more importantly than that, has not brought other people to go up and brought them down safely? I wouldn't, he said. So, would you seek business advice from someone who hasn't been there and done that? Well, now you know the answer to that. See you in the next video.